Around the Department of Defense this week. This is your DoD Weekly News Recap.
President Donald Trump dropped in at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage, Alaska, to visit with U.S. military members on his way back from the Vietnam summit.
As you know, I'm on my way back from Vietnam. I wanted to stop here to share my gratitude to every brave soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Coast Guardsman, and National Guardsman who serves in the land of the midnight sun.
The president said service members serving in Alaska play a vital role in America's defense.
The men and women who serve at J-Bear share one vital mission: to serve in our country's last frontier as America's first line of defense. Since the Second World War, our intrepid service members in Alaska have proudly stood at the top cover for North America. You are a powerful warning to the world to never strike American soil.
Acting Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff traveled to Texas this week to assess the nation's southwest border. U.S. officials working on the border told the defense secretary that barriers do work and should be part of the effort to strengthen the line with Mexico. Shanahan said he'll sit down with the service secretaries to examine how they can contribute to the effort. The general in charge of America's nuclear arsenal spoke to members of the Senate Armed Services Committee and said a modern nuclear triad is critical to defense.
We have to make sure that we're always ready to respond to any threat. I can do that today because I have the most powerful triad in the world.
He also said each leg of the triad is critical to effective nuclear deterrence. The U.S. Coast Guard is working with contractors to reduce the pollution threat by a ship ran aground on Kodiak Island, Alaska. The Coast Guard responded to distress calls made from the crippled ship with 2 people aboard after it was intentionally grounded by its operator when it began taking on water. A Coast Guard overflight confirmed minor leakage from the 76-foot landing craft, which has a possible 2,000 gallons of fuel oil on board. The latest survey of active duty and reserve component service members' spouses shows the majority of spouses are happy with the military lifestyles they lead. Defense Department officials briefed reporters at the Pentagon on the results of the surveys, which were conducted in 2017. Among active duty spouses, 60% claimed they were satisfied with their military way of life. Among the reserve components, 61% said they were satisfied. That's your DoD News Brief Weekly Recap. I'm Petty Officer Jen LeBron. For more stories about your military, go to defense.gov and also by using #KnowYourMil.